A boy could steal other people's luck and abilities through rock, paper, scissors, making himself a truly chosen one. And he had his sights set on me, Rohan Kishibe. My stand, Heaven's Door, can turn a person into a book. As long as I write a command on its pages, I can alter that person's behavior and thoughts. This kid showed up at my doorstep every single day, pestering me to play rock, paper, scissors. I had zero interest in humoring him, but the little brat was so relentless. Just to get rid of him, I agreed to the game. What I didn't expect was that I nearly lost everything because of it. The moment I lost that round, it felt like a piece of my body had been hollowed out. I suspected this boy had a special ability just like mine, so I immediately activated Heaven's Door on him.
Heaven's Door!
Thankfully it worked, but when I flipped open his memory book, there was absolutely no record of his ability, so I went ahead and wrote a command directly. We'll no longer play rock, paper, scissors with Rohan Kishibe. The very next second, the boy who should have been frozen in place completely ignored my command and spoke to me directly. What was even more unacceptable was that the words I had just written changed on their own, from cannot play rock, paper, scissors to can play rock, paper, scissors. It turned out this game was a best of 3. Every round he won, he'd take 1/3 of my abilities. If I wanted to reclaim what was mine, I had no choice but to keep playing. But rock, paper, scissors isn't just about luck, it's a psychological battle. I tried to overwhelm him with sheer intimidation, but this kid didn't flinch one bit. Instead, he smugly told me he was going to throw paper next, because that's how he won the first round. But I'm no rock, paper, scissors expert. At that point, he had completely gotten inside my head. I lost the paper again, and another third of my power was drained away. Once the game starts though, you can't just walk away from it one-sidedly. I had to steady myself and stop letting his words get to me. The next 2 rounds were close calls, but both ended in draws. Still, the hunger to win in this boy's eyes grew fiercer and fiercer. This was the first time he'd ever faced someone who could actually match him. He stopped underestimating me and unleashed all of his luck at once, putting on a little demonstration by smashing a glass, only for the glass to somehow dodge him entirely. That's when it hit me. In a contest of pure luck, I didn't stand a chance. If I wanted to win, I'd have to outsmart him. The final round began. He was as fearless as ever, but a slight smile had already crept across my face. I calmly extended my handpaper. He was completely thrown off. Did I just give up? But he refused to believe I had any tricks left up my sleeve, so he immediately prepared to throw scissors and end the match. At that critical split-second moment, I pulled out a manga. His hand, already forming scissors, clenched into a fist against his own will. It turned out that when I had flipped through his memory book earlier, I discovered a peculiar detail. Whenever he sees a manga character he despises, he unconsciously clenches his fist in anger. His rock, paper, scissors skills and luck were truly unmatched, but in the end, he couldn't escape the constraints of his own nature. At that point, the boy threw a childish tantrum demanding we go another 300 rounds, but since I held his weakness in my hands, I wasn't the least bit worried. No matter how many more rounds we played, the moment I flashed that manga, his only option was rock. With my power fully restored, I put on my own little glass-smashing demonstration. I told the kid, beating your opponent isn't the hard part is overcoming your own weaknesses.